Konnichiwa. How are you guys doing tonight? If you hear a bit of scuff, literally as I push the stream button right this moment, our furnace started up. So if you hear some weird whoosh sound, that's going on in the background. Sorry about that. I want to try out the first game in the Dragon Age series. I played Inquisition a couple of years ago and it was pretty rad. And for some reason that was stuck in my head. So I wanted to do the earlier ones. The only way to do it was on, like, for cheap, was on EA Play. I could have bought it on Steam, but 40 bucks is 40 bucks. I noticed it doesn't pick up sound until I switch over to the game. When I switch over to the game, sound was working in OBS, so I might tab over and see if that starts up now. And my sound is so low I can't even hear it. No, one second. What's the difference? It says Paladins, but it's Dragon Age. Oh god, thank you for changing that. Or letting me know. I will change that right away. Whoops. I was too focused on getting the game setup working and seeing if it worked at all. Donkey donkey. But how are you doing, Kroll? Are you able to faintly hear the music of the game? Until I switched. It doesn't say any frames dropped. When I switch away from it, the sound dies. You're doing good? That is good to hear. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Lovely. Just got done with Kuromi's watch party. Oh, what were you watching? I know you mentioned that the other night.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world.
Horimiya. That sounds familiar, but I'm not entirely sure of it.
But instead, they destroyed it.
Is that blood in his hands?
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption.
Okay.
They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn.
These look like angry-looking people. In robes. Robes are pretty evil, though.
They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall.
Why the
And
dwarves?
from the deep roads, the dark
Oh, from underground. Among Us. Hey Red, how are you doing?
until finally we neared annihilation.
Oh, they're standing him up. I thought someone was dragging him away to eat him. I like the golem. You're Gucci. Those golems look rad. Okay, they do look more monstrous.
The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race. Warriors and mages. Barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything.
You can tell this game is dated just from the way they're running like this.
And prevailed.
No! I like how some of those Darkspawn look, their faces are freaky. Or my character's gonna be covered in blood all the time.
Since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten.
Is that me?
We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
And that's probably the special blade that the Darkspawn use. Oh hey Arcane, have a good stream kiddo. I will try my best. You have a nice night. Thank you for always coming by and lurking. I do appreciate it.
It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon.
Chaos.
Maker, help us all.
So do they call God the Maker? Do I get to design a character? You got to an Inquisition, but that was a lot later. Background you select will determine which 6 distinct opening stories you play through. Also affects how character responds to you throughout the game. That's neat. Human, elf, dwarf. Oh, and there's benefits. Strength, dex, con, 10% chance to resist magic. Willpower and magic. Strength, dex, magic, cunning. Is cunning like crit rate? Oh, I can only have specific backgrounds if I pick specific classes. Human noble warrior. Mage magi. Human noble. And rogue. Okay, dwarf can't be mage. I wasn't even really concerned about being a mage. Hey there, HD. How you doing tonight? Hello, am I? Thank you for the head pat. I do see a bit of dropped frames already. Well, no, it doesn't look like it. It just looks like the model's slightly laggy. Hydrate? Okay. When I tab away, it cancels the sound. I'm playing the game off EA Play as much as I don't like that, just because it was only like $5 to play for a month on it, whereas it's $40 for the game itself. Let me open my notes in case I want to write stuff down later. I feel like being a fighter and a human. Should I pick a guy for once? I picked a girl in Fallout and such. Don't really like his cheeks though. That hair is unnerving.
Greetings.
Oh, and you can actually customize it. Lame.
No, it is gone.
No, customizing is good, but...
How do you do?
Greetings.
Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure.
that's suave.
Greetings. Greetings.
Whoa. Okay, that's complex and that's just how smooth skinned you are. They have no tattoos, they don't need intensity. Can I give them long hair? Blonde like me. That head pat looks painful. Yeah, it's very slow and methodical. Oh, you can have some long hair. Hey Cloud, how are you doing? You're blonde in real life? Yes. I have blonde hair down past my shoulders, and I also have blue eyes in real life, so just like my model. Just not nearly as anime-ish. No, I wanted super long hair. I guess your model should have given it away. Do we just stick with the basic? Aiden. Session. I can't get rid of the Koosland. Is there a way to get rid of that hair? Oh, here. Double, no. I'm gonna keep it blonde. That's all we need. Okay, warriors. Strength is basic. Chance to hit. Dodge. Weapons like daggers and arrows. Okay, I can't reduce anything. Mana pool. Magic damage. I feel like I don't know if I should make my character into a tank. I picked hard difficulty just because. Hey Mega, thanks for checking in. That sounds more like what dexterity should be. And thank you for lurking. And if I should just put another point in the con. Oh god, all the talents. Combat tactics slot, I don't know what that does. Second tier weapon talents, more stamina regen. Bonus to attack. Third tier. Poison making. Simple potions. Detect enemies. Struck traps. Steal items. Put a point into that so I can chorus people, as bad as that sounds. Wait, the second rank takes 12 cunning. I feel like I wanted to go weapon and shield and turn him into a tank, just so I can control the field more. Greater health. Okay, that's like a taunt. More resistance and damage. You gain stamina for killing people. Slower attack speed for more damage. Oh, an actual taunt. And I already get shield bash. I almost feel like I should go for taunt first thing. So this is you're going to be a tank. I'm thinking of that just so I can control the battlefield, basically. I'm going to play it on hard mode just because. So taunt pulls the people right to me, but threaten is like a constant aggro increase. And these three things seem more tanky. Greater health and reduced fatigue for wearing armor. Oh, and I can get 2 of them right away. Enemies can no longer flank you on the shield carrying side. Greater chance to defend against ranged attacks. Can defend from all angles, so can no longer be flanked. A buff to a lot of other shield moves. Bonus to defense, chance to shrug off range, penalty to attack. Okay, this seems all defense, like super defense. Tactics, it's simply find the biggest sword and smash everyone with it. Fair enough. Also, I recommend it because melee fighters can proc really cool finishers. Nice, nice, nice. 2 hits from the shield, normal damage. Target fails a resistant check, it'll stun them. Should I go for defense or stun right now? I don't have any companions, so I feel like the stun might help. Yeah, I'm gonna play it on hard. Left click on characters.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of...
Tell me if the volume's too low or high or whatever. Probably low, it sounds low to me.
When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown. Not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
Don't like his outfit. I mean, it's gold because he's rich and he wants to show off, but...
This is entirely my fault. No, no. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my elders...
The graphics are better than I expected for a game as old as this.
Just like the old days.
True. But we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
Is this gonna be me?
The smell will be...
It looks like Oblivion. Honestly, to me it looks a little better than Oblivion's graphics.
Remember my son.
I see he's grown into a fine young
I
man.
am a fine young man.
Pleased to see you again, lad.
And I see my model, hold on, you won't hear sound for a second. I do see my model lagging a little, but I don't see any dropped frames. It's brought here for a reason, and pleased to meet you. Is your family here? And you are all
My
how.
daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
Cringe. I'm not marrying someone with a name like Delilah. To what end? I'd like that. Delilah is quite a bit younger than I am. I have no interest in an arranged marriage. She's quite a bit younger than I am.
As you get older, those years make less difference. A lesson often hard won.
I doubt he'll be receptive, Hal. My fierce boy has his own mind these days, may God bless his heart.
Temperament to match his fighting skill. Well done, your lordship.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Castle's gonna get burned to the ground, isn't it? Like I'm calling it. Are you certain what's involved with that task? I'll do my best. I can't have fight with you guys. Is that really necessary? I'll do my best.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away. Yes.
The
There's
mice will
also
play
someone
when the
you
cat
must
is away.
Please, show Duncan.
Duncan! Is this gonna be my first follower?
Be a guest within your hall, Tyrant Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol.
I thought they forgot about the Grey Wardens.
At a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
Order of Great Warriors defeated the Darkspawn, said they're a small order, no longer important. Should I care? They defeated the Darkspawn.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the
Their
Dark
heads
Spawn,
turned very rigidly.
half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow...
I'm gonna be a Grey Warden.
I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
What? What about me?
Old, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent...
Exactly, Dad.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
think I like the idea, Father. Is there a reason I shouldn't join them? I've no interest in becoming them. I think I like that idea.
I've got so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
At least he's laid back.
Can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
What if his request is to join him in combat? Don't strain my abilities or anything. I don't have to be for that, for do I? Of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Ostagar. Where is Fergus? He's trying to get rid of me. I'd like to stay and talk to Duncan. Where is Fergus?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson.
Good. Some final memories before he dies in battle.
As I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Pause. You can issue orders to characters. Right click on desired destination. Character now is in move order. You can issue orders in real time while pause. Press space to unpause now. Can I just... Oh, I can run with the WASD.
Good evening, my lord.
Can I just... Okay, I can spin around. I'm playing 7 Days to Die with Jar. He just drove over a mine and died. I've actually put that game on my wish list in case I can get it sometime. I've seen a few other streamers play it and it looks kind of fun.
Good evening, my lord.
So I can't talk to any of these nerds. And don't get me wrong, they are nerds. Can't use my abilities when I'm not in combat. So that must be my mom, because I think that's my dad. Oh, can I talk to the guard? Can I tap?
Good evening, my lord.
Guard, Earl Howe.
Yes?
No, you guys been friends.
We fought together under King Marek when he drove the Orlesians out
I can actually talk to people, so I'm doing it.
Lore. The years since have not held the same promise. It's not something a youth would understand.
I'm not really liking how laggy my model is. When I move like this, I can move fast. When I check frames, it says I literally have no dropped frames. Can I try Dragon Age as a window capture instead of a game capture? No, I cannot. It doesn't even show up as a window capture. Your daughter's interested in me. You know King Merrick?
Your father hasn't spoken of our time with him? That man took care of his friends. As they say, he was large as life.
Man, his eyes are squinty.
It's too bad Kalen isn't half that.
You don't think much of King Kalen?
I think of him as much as he thinks at all.
Oh, wow.
That's enough, Hal. You speak of our king.
Oh, the boy did ask, your lordship. As per the latitude you allow. I merely offered my opinion.
Your daughter's interested in
The
me.
topic has come up from time to time. The young and
Tell her to back off.
fluctuations.
Got the impression she didn't like me. I don't remember returning the interest. Sounds more serious than that.
Perhaps. Delilah is no longer of the age where I can direct her tastes. To be honest, I have no expectations. And your father seems determined to let you find your own way. If something did happen,
Yeah. Just moving on the couch.
address it as befits a family of our stature.
Don't hold your breath. We'll see, I'll be
I'm
polite.
sure there will be much to discuss once I return.
Just delay with your men is nothing serious.
Poor weather, I believe. Their progress has been slow.
Is actually, now that I think of it, is his men gonna attack us? Since they're delayed, is it like the moment we leave, his men are gonna come and just take over? Go, you told my father the delay was your fault. Just wanna wish you well.
In a manner of speaking, if I had reinforced our border levies earlier, my troops could have left before the rains. I confess, my confidence in your father allowed...
Oh, and there's my model disappearing.
I guess that makes it as much his fault.
Like I said, I'm not dropping any frames, so I don't know what is causing the issue with the game. I might have to hold off on the game after all, which is disappointing, just because I don't want to have my model and reactions ruined, or anything like that. Are you tabbing out a bunch? I was not there. Beforehand I was, to check frames, but right there I most certainly was not. I am hoping to get that next new PC in like the next month or such, so that would allow me to get through stuff like that. It's already started into the night. Should we just default to Paladins? This game has a lot and a lot of talking. That does not surprise me. And I would be totally fine with listening to all that talking, just because I like the lore in games like that. But sorry to people that were interested in watching Dragon Age. I am playing on a laptop, and obviously it is having issues. So we'll just switch to Paladins for now, and then I'll play something tomorrow, which doesn't take as much to play. I did buy, at the end of last night, since I had coins from the Battle Pass, I did buy Nyx. And playing her is actually okay. I didn't like the look of it when I saw other people playing her, but I like how her rift thing can cripple people. Switch that to Paladins. But yeah, for the next month until or whatever, till I get the PC, maybe I'll just try playing games off my PS4 or GeForce Now like this, because then it doesn't eat up my GPU as much or cause issues for my model. Who's this Razak person who added me? I have no idea. Play 2 games as a support. Play Siege, which will happen no matter what. Like, that is just the default game mode.
Siege.
Yeah, that's disappointing, but I'm used to things like that happening, sadly. Sage. Okay, super high level Ceres. Shattered Desert. Oh, I have Zin now. I forgot I unlocked him a little bit ago. Zin. This could also be from me opening VTube Studio without Steam, which may have it acting odder than normal. I found out you're able to do that, so when I was going to load the EA Play app, I was like, you know what? I'll do it that way just in case it takes slightly less CPU or such. That was a weird choice when we already had a tank. A super close range tank. High level Makoa, very high level Pip. I still feel like my model's mouth is moving weird. Maybe after the match I'll restart stream or restart VTube Studio. Because I know it's worked fine playing Paladins before in the past.
The thousand hands operate without mercy or hesitation.
Spite deals 20%. Yomi does more damage. Okay, so E jumps forward, Q cloaks, right click blocks.
The battle is about to begin.
I feel like Androxus or Tiberius are what I have to watch out for. Man, you have the pink heart unicorn. I'll move in front of you and cause you to turn.
5, 4.
I don't know why it does that.
2, 1. And so it begins.
Flank, gonna flank.
An enemy has drawn first blood.
I want the thing that lets you cloak with heal with billow. But sadly I need to be much higher level for that. Nimble. Okay, we push them back pretty easily, it seemed. Makoa is high level and knows what he's doing, but... I could go for, what is it, a Wrecker, just to get rid of that more. Pip is their only healer too. Oh, Small, hey Glass, how you doing? My model's a little laggy right now. I tried playing something else and the lag is kind of carried over. I might restart stream after the match and just make sure it works properly. On the plus side, I am hoping to get that new PC in the next month or so. My mom did say, like she said earlier in the year, that she would help me buy one. She's seen I've been working hard and saving up a lot. And even if I don't buy the best PC, I can use my capture card to get stuff working between the laptop and the PC. Plus the PC can be upgraded later too. What's his name? Ja, bien, good, very good.
Absolutely.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
Okay, camera is still the right way.
5, 3, 2, 1.
We'll try just restarting VTube Studio after the match and see if that makes the model more responsive. Oh, I ran right into them. I thought they were the other direction. They did a lot better there by holding off on assaulting the point. Yeah, I do have my ult. Though since I'm not using the spite, it will not do as much damage.
You have my gratitude.
Fall to my blade. Help the front line.
I stole that guy's kill, but that's fine. That's fine. This isn't the game where you care about kills so much. Wait, you challenged Makoa. Did he use his ult?
But there is more to be done.
Like, did he literally accidentally use his ult over here somewhere?
I'll just slip.
Where was Dredge? No, he's over there. Okay, match is going quite easy. No offense to them. Makoa's just waiting. No offense to them. Yeah. All offense to them? What? Why? Two of them were high level. The bodies hit the floor. Well, I'm closing YouTube Studio. Peace out. And I'm going to try opening Steam with the alternate version of VTube Studio, and that should hopefully not lag. If it does lag, then I can just restart Stream itself a bit. They trash, that's why. Rude. They're not trash. Some of them are probably just new to the game or such. Switching accounts. If it actually lets me, question mark. Dun, dun. Still doesn't mean they're good. It does not. You are correct. I feel like the VTube Studio is still being laggy. Hold on a sec. Oh no, we got into a match before I could cancel.
Siege. Select a champion.
It might be best after match to just restart stream, and then the model will work properly. Let's level up Nyx.
Customize your champion.
Let's go back to normal. But yeah, whenever there seems to be an issue with stream, it never goes back to normal, even if you cancel and close stuff. It's always like, that always stays ahead of the stream itself, the problem. It can never, or the opposite, where it can never just catch back up to itself. So then it's like only doing a full restart with everything fixes it. I do like how he's twirling his chakram. Though that chakram also looks smaller than normal. I'm sorry for talking about your small chakra. Okay. That's the Geno skin. Okay, Drogos is a decent level, but nobody else is too high. It's average. It's cold, that's all. It's shrunk a bit.
Is a blank canvas waiting to be painted.
Enemies that pass through that take more damage. That's not great. This lasting a second longer and crippling them is nice. I'm still new to this character though. Just you punch lightning bolts, you throw a rift that with the talent cripples people for a second or two, a poison aura that you can cancel to pull people to you, but the pull is Garbo and only works if you put points into increasing it, and then shield that is static in place. I feel like the model's moving a bit better now. Not perfect, but better.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The battle has begun.
I don't like how her hair looks. I love her horns though, and I absolutely hate her wings. The wings look cool, but the fact that they are like hanging off of her like that seems crazy.
First blood.
And that's her swarm, the red circle.
Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secure.
Oh, thank you for lifting him. He's not waiting long enough to regen his health.
The world shakes. You're quite the eagle soul.
Overtime.
I also increased the slow or whatever of that riff, just because I like it so much.
Together we'll rule this land. Oh, you wanna play rough, huh?
Did they kill Leon?
The payload
I was gonna say, did she get away? No, I can't hit that far. Pushing payload credits. And my poison aura does a small percent of their HP as long as I stay close enough. Oh, that went further than I wanted it to. Where are my teammates? And this does do stronger hits as long as I combo them and keep hitting. It does like 3 fast hits, then 2 strong ones where she does that opposite of an uppercut, a down cut.
Let me save you from yourself.
Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land. You can't resist me.
No, that didn't hit them the way I thought it would.
Kneel. I am the last person you want to mess with.
Oh, no, no, no. Our healer was dead. The primary healer, I mean.
The royal treasury is full. Let's change that. Another for the
Spile that. Get it out of the way, I didn't realize I had so many credits. But that's because I hadn't died till then.
Thank
30
you.
seconds remaining.
Your spot in my court is secure.
Okay, we gotta get close enough. Oh, I didn't think that would hit the wall.
15 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I will not die. Not yet. Your sight failed you.
That's Shaolin's ult, but it doesn't do too much. No offense to Shaolin mains.
Impressive. I suppose my job here is done. Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land.
Nice, nice, nice.
Become undone. You know you like it.
I don't like that skin for her. The mini skirt is nice, but I'm not a fan of that, like, 50s or whatever, diner type, whatever that is. I don't even know what to refer to it as. My ult is decent, but not amazing, so it's not worth going for a morale boost.
Point spawning.
Hey Catboy does the Drake Sprite sequence. I feel like I remember that. Dreads? I don't know if this classifies as dreads or not on her, but the person I was talking about is the one with the hair, like that. And she's got like the checkered blouse, and it looks like something you'd see in like a 50s movie with someone at a diner.
The power of a ruler. You can't resist me.
I'm gonna get my ult back anyways.
Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secure.
I'm not putting my shield down properly. I don't know if he was about to use his ult. He glowed yellow for a second. Just mutual understanding. Jump, jump.
Fit for a queen.
I feel like I haven't... Oh, Drogo's is dead, never mind. I was about to say I haven't seen him recently. That explains why.
Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land.
There he is. Oh, he... Oh, did my ability actually stop him? Sure, I went to bed. I'll join you next. Sounds good. I'm not sure whether I should restart stream or not before that, just to stop my model from lagging like this. I think it needs like a full reset. It's not lagging badly, but it's enough that I see it on the left and I'm like, grrr.
The power of a rule.
Okay, we got this. And that percent of their health for regular people isn't a lot, it's like 24. It does more to tanks as a percent. But the most important part is that it's constant damage if they're close to me, which means you don't have to worry about, what is it? Their passive heal from hiding and stuff starting up again. I'm pretty sure only your primary weapon applies anti-healing though.
Wise move, healer.
So you went to bed, I'll join you next. Will you, Naeli? Will you? If I tell Seer to go to bed right now, will you join me in Paladins?
Resist me.
Not yet, amigo. Let me save you from yourself.
Your bloodlust is impressive.
Oh,
I suppose my job here is done.
as soon as the healer got down, I went down.
The royal
30
treasury is
seconds
full.
remaining.
See, he's sleeping, he's sleeping. Yeah, I'll do it while jumping on Seer's bed and using his console. Oh snap, do you live with Seer? Are you doxing yourself? I feel like you're joking, but maybe you actually secretly live in Seer's basement and he doesn't know it.
10.
I was like, their guy used his ult that can one-hit kill people, so I just hid around a corner hoping he wouldn't see me, and so he'd use it on a regular person.
Fit for queen. Your sight fails you.
Arcane did stop by for a minute earlier to lurk and to say goodnight. Which is very nice of him. He's done that a lot lately for me.
Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land.
Exactly every night I crawl with a dusty 40-year-old unopened doll chest to help myself to his pickle relish. Ew, relish? I'm not a big fan of that on hot dogs or hamburgers or anything. I'm basic, I just put on like mustard and ketchup. But anyways, I am going to turn stream off for a second, for like less than 5 minutes. I'm going to turn off my computer, unplug the internet, let itself reset, and then I will be back to continue playing with this. So if Seer or anybody else wants to join me, just let me know. But I will be back really soon. Thanks for the stream, I'll be back. I'll be back for like close to 3 hours. Peace out, nerds. BRB. Okay, sorry about that. I think I am back. Many panic attacks, best panic attacks. No, I'm kidding. They're horrible. Okay, it does look like it's playing a bit better now. I will send Seer the invite. Seer, who is only level 49. You gotta pump up those numbers, man. You gotta pump up those numbers. I'm already 84. I've been playing so much. And then he doesn't even instant accept. He probably took a break too. You're all good? Yeah, I'm all good. I think I am, at least. The moment I saw the blood, I get worried and think I might have like an ulcer or something again, and then it's like, oh god, I wouldn't want to have to go to the hospital in the middle of the night. But since it's stopping so quickly, it stopped so quickly, or was less, I assume eating those chips, I probably cut like the back of my mouth and couldn't see it, but it managed to stop itself, so cheers. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll try sending one more invite, and if he's AFK, I'll play a match without him. I have 30k coins, so I could buy somebody cheap. I think Willow's only 30k. Yeah, he must have gone AFK for a minute. That's all good. No, he declined twice. Shunned. Absolutely shunned. I want that skin. I wish you could pay for specific stuff, as long as it wasn't like dark red and didn't last long. Then you probably just cut. It was medium red. Not definitely not dark, but you know, average. Like if you cut your finger, the average blood like that. But then within like 5 minutes, it started getting lighter and lighter. So I'm like, oh, okay, if it's healing right away, then it's not something like that. But yeah, I'm not the healthiest person. I've had some problems like that before. Thankfully not recently.
Customize your champion.
That's one reason I've enjoyed streaming. I don't have to go out and be around people. I can be at home, just vibing, doing my own stuff, enjoying myself. Met a lot of people, a lot of other VTubers, stuff like that. Made some money on my own. Nice, nice, nice. I got an ad, Peepo sad. I was like typing that in chat even if people already know, just so new people might hear it. Holy heck. 158 ranked buck, 486 Eris, or 89, 76 Zin. We are going to be floored. I mean, the dredge isn't too high level, but everybody else is what I consider above high level, above 50. I mean, we might still wreck them. They might just be having a bad day and we're going to absolutely floor them. But I expect to be dead quick. I don't know why they would even use that title. A tentacle between lovers? Question mark? Exclamation point? And that was from the battle pass, so I actually have it. Oh, and that's the Squidward dance? It was written by Cthulhu? Oh, really? I sure hope so. Does Cthulhu have a lover? If not, tell him I'm available. Eldritch God. You wouldn't understand. I wouldn't. No one understands Cthulhu, though. He lives outside our dimension. He's like 4D when we're only 3D. This match is taking a while to load. I feel like the buck may not have loaded. I hope he didn't, because that would give us a chance.
It's not a royal procession, but it'll do.
No one understands Cthulhu, you literally cannot comprehend him. I know, right? How's it going, Ron? Grrr. That's my Mabu impression.
The battle is about to begin.
Okay, so we'll see how this goes, but it might go horrible. Literally none of them are buying items. What the heck? Buck did buy items right away, so he must not be a bot after all.
5, 4, 3.
Someone didn't load up right away, though.
And so it begins.
Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land.
Oh, I should have used this. How are you doing tonight, Mabu?
Drawn first blood.
Oh, I moved right into those. I was trying to go through them and to the other side.
A minor setback.
The buck is chasing Evie. I saw that much.
Enemy killing spree.
The power of
Enemy
a rule.
double kill.
Thank you. I'm not.
Even if the dredge isn't too high level, all he needs to do is like spam on the point. I was confused because you were missing. I was here for a bit, but then I went missing to restart stream, and I was a bit longer than I thought because I spat up blood and then had a panic attack. But I think I might have just cut the inside of my mouth while eating chips. Okay, was Evie the one that DC'd? Because she is emoting a lot. Someone DC'd because we took so long to load into the match.
I'll show them what happens when you mess with a queen. Become undone. Wise move, kid. Together we'll rule this.
He tried to knock me off the cliff there.
Oh, you wanna play rough, huh? Your bloodlust is impressive. I suppose my job is done.
Can't hit from that far away.
The world, you can't resist me. Thank you, healer.
Ah, so close to getting him. Okay, Betty did buy Kill to Heal. I was going to tell them you can buy items. I don't like saying it at the start in case people just casually forget.
A minor setback. No one can resist me for long. I am the last person you want to mess with.
No, I can't kill anyone. But yeah, like we said, two of them are like close to or over level 200. One is level 100, one's level 80, and one's level 13. And we're all under like level 15 with our characters. It's the most wonky matchup.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
Normally you would not get that many people.
2, 1.
You doubt it? Doubt what? That it's a team? Or the no heals?
An enemy is unstoppable.
Enemies blanking. I'm not done yet.
You have a place under my command. Press on.
Is he waiting for us?
I'll show them what happens when you mess with a queen.
Teenage dirtbag.
Torn to pieces.
Enemy killing
Wise
spree.
move, healer. Together we'll rule this land. Insubordinate.
Be careful, friends. They're on the flank.
Over top.
Yeah, these people are sad to play with.
Minor setback.
As soon as they start losing, even if it's against an incredibly competent team, they start crying.
Become undone. Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secured.
Gaze at the stars.
Kill her while she's crippled. Hit her while she's crippled. You idiots.
Enemy.
I left that eehee, haha, I'm going to eat you now. Oomph. Good old emoji.
The power of a ruler.
But yeah, we literally had their healer with a 17 kill streak at 5% HP, but no one but me is aiming at the healer. Person's name's Safe Login? Question mark? Well, I'm glad they're practicing safety.
Enemy killing spree.
I'll show them what happens when you mess with the queen. You can't resist me.
What? How can he jump out of my ult like that?
Rough, huh? It isn't time yet. Back off. Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land. Lakers, let's show 'em a good time.
I knew someone was going to come from this direction.
Become undone.
If we can even defend once, that's nice, because then I don't like giving people a flawless victory.
Thank you, healer.
30 seconds
My
remaining.
court is secured. I am the last person you want to mess with.
Okay, so Eevee obviously isn't a bot if they can emote that much. But on that note, I'm just going to mute everybody for this last bit.
15
Because like I've said before, we don't need that toxicity.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enemy killing spree.
Oh, that was him shooting me with his turrets. Okay, we got the other Haven. I know Roboron logged in earlier, so he didn't ask to join, but I assume he wants to. I normally don't invite anyone though till they ask, just so I actually know. No, don't mute me, I promise I'll be good. Yeah, I'll join, sounds good. Then we'll see if Seer actually accepts the invite. Oh, he's in a match and cannot be invited, question mark. Oh, he might have just been practicing. Oh, Seer accepted too, so he must be back. Good, good, good. What are the cards they gave me for Willow? Cooldown of Dead Zone, Flutter. Heal in your Dead Zone? No, I was going to save that right there. Gotta warm up aim with the training ridge. Why don't you voice chat with Seer instead? I would, but my laptop's not that powerful. So sometimes I can play on, what is it? Sometimes I can play while with Discord is up with no problem. Other times when I play it, Discord adds extra lag, or it's one extra thing that I'm using on top of VTube Studio, Stream, OBS, the game, etc. I think it's mainly my CPU isn't strong enough. I've got a decent graphics card, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 3.3 gigahertz processor, but I think it's only a dual core processor. Tosca. I actually like that name. It's purely placebo, but it makes me feel better. Good, good, good. Gotta warm up your aim with Yago, right? Just spit on all the target dummies. Well, I doubt it's dummies, it's bot matches or such. Finally, stream popped up for me. Yay! Need them octa-core processors, that would be amazing. I'll try to get, when I get PC, I'll try to get at least a quad-core one, just because. Okay, high-level Kinessa, high-level Fernando. Not too high-level Shaolin or Lilith. And high-level Sati. These are some crazy matches we're getting into. But we've got a high-level Strix who can maybe counter the high-level Kinessa. I'll just have to remember to hide myself on point as best I can, like behind the tree or such, just so that Kinessa can't get me. Kinessa, and Seer's gonna flank them. Thanks for checking in, Mabu. How you doing tonight?
Another for the treasury.
But yeah, like I said, her wings look really cool, but then I hate how... Who thought it was an interesting idea to have the wings coming out of like stones flying off her back?
Prepare for battle.
It's not even like a portal or something like that, it's just like wing decorations behind you, and that looks creepy to me. I like those skull horns though, those things are rad. Especially with the piercings. Pieces of metal randomly jutted through them.
5, 4, 2, 1. Let the battle
I
begin.
wonder if Grover's going deep roots. Nope. Blooming.
Insects on the
Oh, Knessa's going exterminate.
squash. Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land. The world shakes.
He realized he can't really do much to me at the moment. Not worth chasing off the point. I just found out yesterday that I won't get married till September, and it's got me irritated. Why irritated? That's an extra 2 months of freedom. 2 months! Were you hoping to have a summer wedding? Were you hoping to just get lucky? She's up all night to the sun. He's up all night to get sun. Da, 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 get lucky. Da, 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 da. Good old Daft Punk. It made me sad that they, well, didn't break up, but they ended.
Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secured. Your bloodlust is impressive. I suppose my job
Overtime.
Ah, she teleported in behind the tree. Been engaged to 3 different women since I was 14. I'm ready to get this over with. All for your inheritance.
a minor setback. No one
Contest the
can resist
group
me for long.
objective group up. What do you expect we're doing, buddy? I always find that funny when people say that, or the whole team will be dead, and then they'll shout to contest the objective.
You can't resist me. You're quite the eager soul, aren't you?
Nice, nice, nice.
Rally the banners. We continue on.
She's got nicer rings. I don't know how those fingertip claws would work, though. I feel like those would feel so strange, and it looks like you wouldn't be able to bend your fingers properly. Or I guess it's on the back of the finger, not the front, so...
Flankers. Let's show 'em a good time. Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land. Oh, you wanna play rough, huh?
And then I have no movement stuff.
Come, try what you might. Your sight fails you.
Aw, Knessa was there. 3 women is like all the women. It is. His family is very adamant about marrying him off so they never have to deal with him again.
Spread my
And I'm totally not in cahoots with them. I'm not like, oh, how do we get rid of Mabu? Let's just throw him at random women. Next one, next. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. We're glad to have Mabu here. Mabu's poggers.
Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secure. Break against my body.
Okay, I am currently on my own on the point.
I'll show them what happens when you mess with the queen.
Satia's cloak. None of them really has the roots type things. Sasha and the heinous and devious matchmaker.
Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this.
If this one doesn't pan out, I'm going up to catnapping you. Catnapping? Oh no! Do you really think that would go well with my anxiety? Just throwing out that.
15 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Your bloodlust.
5,
I suppose my
4, 3,
job here is done.
2, 1.
Oh wait, that's the wrong button. Should I go with Master Riding?
A minor
Not too late.
setback. No one can resist me for long.
I don't do enough damage. You okay, Mika? You okay? You good girl? She's making some like sound noise as if she's got something stuck in her nose or throat.
Point spawning in
It's okay, Mika. Go drink some water. Water. Oh my goodness. We can hear her. Did I tell you I got called an F-boy online and none of my friends objected? Yes, you did. You mentioned it in stream and I was like, yeah, so what? But yeah, I forgot the Blue Yeti picks up like everything. And she's only like a 16-pound dog, a little Bichon.
Enemies on the point. Take back our land.
I am surprised this healer keeps running forwards. Is she using the talent that makes it so... Nope, she's not even using the swarm talent. You okay, Mika? You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Everything will be okay. You're a good girl. That's okay.
You're quite the eagle soul, aren't you?
Oh, he can shoot me from over there. Meow. It's okay, Mika. You're a good girl. Everything's fine. You're a good girl. We'll get it out eventually. After this match, I might take a quick break just to pat her. I think it's more she's nervous now because it keeps happening. This has happened to her before, but never for this long.
Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land.
Stay blessed.
Become undone.
Rift. I probably moved out of my healer's range there. It's okay.
A minor setback.
Okay.
No one can resist me for long.
Good girl. Good girl. See, does that help? Good. I started just stroking under her throat with a finger, hoping that would calm her down a bit. Are you going to take her to the vet? I don't think so. It's not an actual problem. This has happened, I said before, but it's like, you know, once every 3 months. Hey, Chio, thanks for checking in. How you doing? If anyone wants to do a shout-out for Chio, go for it. And see, she started calming down a bit now. Because it's not something that typically happens regularly or anything like that. It's just I've seen something similar before. I've never seen it last that long, though. No, law. How you doing, Chio? What's new with you? Are you streaming tonight? Group up? But I'm on the point. How do I group up?
Become undone. Wise move, healer. Together we'll
Oh, no. Shaolin was right behind me.
10, 9, 8,
I feel like getting Master Riding just because I've got so many credits.
5,
Got all the credits.
3, 2, 1.
Good girl, Mika. Hey Z, thanks for checking in. How are you tonight? Oh, the Roombas! Roomba right over your face. No, I'm kidding. Tired from work? Fair enough. I'd say understandable, but I'm not working, so yeah. But you're now eating ice cream. What type?
Ultimate is ready. Group up.
ultimate is ready.
Point spawning in 15.
If the healer is on the point, I will just drop my ult and stun her.
5, 4.
Bruh, I was gonna shout out Chio. Oh, but you're not a mod in the stream. Yet. Dun dun dun. HD might be busy with Overmans, and I was too lazy to reach over. Oh, did that not stun him? Does he have resilience equipped? Yeah, the tank has full resilience. There. I did my own work.
No one can resist me for long.
I need the Chio Re soundbite.
Break against my body. Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secure.
Why the gun? Why the gun? Thank you for the head pat. Okay, you guys made a big comeback there. I say you guys because I didn't do much.
Job here is done.
I can send the sound if you want while I have it recorded because I don't do it anymore with my current voice. Oh, really? That's weird. I totally could use it. At the same time, I'm not sure if I have any more sound alert spots. I think they only give you like free 5 channel point sound alert spots. They give you like unlimited bit rewards though. You can make it like 0 bits though, and then people can spam it. Unless you put like a cooldown on. Yeah, I hate when the slash hits something, it stops prematurely. So it's hard to shoot it around corners and such.
Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secure.
You really sent it. Nice, nice, nice. Hurry! But yeah, I'm hoping in the next month or such, something like that, that I can hopefully buy myself a mid-tier PC, and hopefully that'll solve a lot of my stream issues when I try to play half the games I want to. So that'll be cool.
Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land. You can't resist me. Your bloodlust is impressive. I suppose my job here is done.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, and I have no idea how I'm going to buy it. If I'm just going to buy like a pre-built one from a store, or if I'll look up online a reputable place to pick the parts and have them send it to me built. I've been reducing all my spending since I'll be going to OtakuCon and all this. Oh, I remember you mentioning something about that before. I was like, that sounds poggers. I'd love to do something like that, but with my anxiety, I also can't see myself doing it. There, give all my commendations to people. How much are you, well actually I shouldn't ask that, I was going to say how much are you hoping to have saved up by the time you go there, just so you can like splurge on everything. Yeah, I don't stand out in a crowd, so around 2k? Oh, okay. Is that like, I take that that's on top of the cost of all the other stuff? Do I just keep playing Nyx?
Customize your champion.
The hotel to get there is taking like half of that. Wowza. I mean, it makes sense. If there's a plane ticket, and then depending on how many days you are there, a lot of hotels are like $100 a night. At least they were when I was younger. Could be more by now. Train is 120. Oh, so that's fairly cheap. I've never been on a train. That would actually be kind of neat. My mom's been on one before for like a full day when she was younger, and she talked about how numb her legs were. She didn't even realize they were like that until she got off the train, and then she was like, I have to sit down. Super high level ROM, high level Yag and Maeve. The hotel is 900 for 2 nights? Excuse me? I'd like sleep on the street. Not really, but I mean, wow. I'd look into like a bed and breakfast for 2 days, but those things normally want you to stay longer. It's downtownish, yeah, and there's probably lots of stuff going on, so that too increases the price, where they're like, hey, we can just rip people off because we're in a good location at a good time.
battle is about
Donny
to begin.
Mummy. That's what people say about this character. They also say she's like a watered down version of one of the Overwatch characters. I can't remember which one. Sig something?
Greetings, subject.
I'm surprised Seer isn't spamming hi.
2.
Hi, I'm Tao.
It begins.
Become undone. Thank you, healer.
Was that Rom that just bumped into me? Oh, a red carpet because we killed the person? That is actually funny. I was about to say, is that Dredge? No, it is Betty.
Give me a second.
I keep forgetting I have to place that, like, right at my feet, basically. I just realized they have 2 tanks with Yag. I was in a match. Sure you were, HD. Sure you were. Excuses. Glad you were listening, though. I hope your match went well. If you won it, I'm not disappointed in you not shouting out. I'm like, oh Stamp, he won the match. That was absolutely worth it. Yes, we did win. Then totally worth it. Point. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, we got their healer. I just try to cripple that Maeve as often as I can.
I suppose my job here is done.
Man, that won't go as far as I thought.
We continue on.
It could interfere with them is the whole reason.
Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secure. Dodge if you can.
And when my health turns purple like that, at the bottom, that's an ability of mine where it reduces or stops the damage I'm taking, and instead makes me take it over time. And I didn't even realize that was how it worked before I played this character. I think I read something about it, but I was like, well, it can't be like this, and it totally was. I was gonna say, where's Maeve?
Together we'll rule this land. You regret that.
Oh, Seraphina's reading! Hello, Sarah! How are you doing tonight? Petals Raid! But hi, how was Resident Evil? I saw you playing that as I started up stream earlier. I hope you're having a nice night. Thank you for doing the shout-out.
I'll show them what happens when you mess with
Are you simping for Leon? Are you simping for Leon right in front of Thule? And does he get jealous? Oh wait, no, Leon is from 4, and you were playing 3 or something like that. Petals Raid! But I hope you're having a nice evening. Talus is hilariously pushing simping over Carlos. Carlos, what a name.
You can't resist me.
Seconds remaining.
Nice. Thank you for the shout out. No problem, thank you for the raid. I hope tonight went well. I hope everything's going good with you.
Killing spree. 15 seconds remaining.
Where is Maeve?
10, 9, 8, 7,
Oh, their whole team's here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is it? Thank you for lurking, Shio. Oh, I'm dying. But yeah, that when I open that rift with my hand, my talent makes it so it cripples enemies for 1 or 2 seconds where they can't use any abilities except their like primary stuff.
No one can resist.
And then it also slows them for a while. But it's mainly the cripple ability that is great because then it stops like Maeve from doing her jump to get away, or Ceres from cloaking at when they're low on health.
Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land. Your bloodlust is impressive. I suppose my
Oh
job
wow,
is
you guys are killing them fast. Nice, 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 nice. Put down the shield. I just wanted to stop them from killing me for 30 credits, or 20 or whatever. Every little bit you stop them from getting helps. I love the heals, man. Well, we got 2 of them. I was blonde like you in my stream. Oh, really? Did you do that thing where you recolor your image? Poggers, I'll have to look that up later. I'll absolutely open your stream and just be like, what the heck? What the heck? Twinsies for real. They want to push so far up. Just go right behind them. I honestly saw that. I honestly saw that, Seer. You're literally just pushing it on their own, and I'm like, huh. No one cares about the monkey boy just pushing the objective all the way up. Yes. But yeah, that is fun. That's how I did my goth mode and the little pink hair toggle and such.
enemies on the point. Take back our land.
And I've never seen any artist be mad about people doing it because, what is it? It's not actually altering the file itself that you got from them, so you're not actually messing with their art. He charged out of that. We got the one tank the same time they got me. Tragic. We're getting lots of heals from Ron and Ying, so I'll max out Rejuve, even though anti-healing's at 70%. It adds up in the moments that you need it. But yeah, if people like cute cat girl streamers, then totally check out Sarah. She's honestly one of the people I met early on when I started streaming. Very supportive, very kind, very cute. And like a month or 2 ago, she got her new Live 2D model. She was doing a PNG tubing before that. Oh, where did they throw that? Oh, I was gonna say, where's the dude? And I'll try to rift her if I see her. Like that.
Enemy killing spree.
Oh my god, question mark? Is that because of how he died? Or did he kill someone after he died? I'm on my own. I'm on my own. Teardrop.
Together we'll rule this land. Become undone.
Yeah, Sarah. When I save up and get enough for a new PC, I can put in all sorts of other, what is it, point redeems and such. I can do things where it sticks stuff to your model. Right now I don't do that because I'd want to wear something like Touch Portal in the background. Oh, thank you for resubscribing, Sleepless. How are you doing tonight? I'm always debating on whether I call you Finn or Sleepless, because I know it's your character's name, but on stream you're Sleepless. Just because. But how are you doing tonight? We just got raided by my friend Seraphina Petals a minute ago. Either is good. I would think so, considering you streamed with it for so long, and you still have it as your title, or your username on Twitch. Oof. I should have waited there, that's on me. We still have 36 seconds though. Yeah, I tried Dragon Age earlier, but it started lagging my model out, which was weird because it didn't say I was dropping a single frame. But it was obviously putting pressure on stuff. Doing great, finally got a weekend, so I can actually stay now. Nice, nice, nice. Oh wow, he's doing a Ron move, that's smart. I cannot even target him over there. That was his ult.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, we don't get a flawless, they defended. Right at the end, but still. I'm doing great, fun. Oh wait, you already said that. How are you? I'm doing good. I had a mini panic attack earlier in stream. When I took a break between restarting stuff, I suddenly spat up blood and I was like, But I think I just cut myself eating chips or something like that because it stopped within a few minutes. But for a minute there I was internally panicking like, oh god. But I think I'm fine, I think I'm fine.
Insects on the point. Let's get squashed.
And can I throw that over there? I don't like how slow the charge up is on that, but... And she missed with her ult. I hope you just got yourself eating... That's what I hope so too, considering it stopped within like a couple minutes. That's why I thought there was no problem. My first thought is like, oh god, I hope it's not like an ulcer or something like that. But... Oh yeah, he's still alive. But yeah, when I looked in my mouth and I poked around my mouth, I literally saw nowhere where the blood was coming from. So that scared me, thinking it was like further back in my throat or something. But as long as it's stopped, you know, it's gotta be hopefully not a big deal. And it's not like it was super dark. And I probably shouldn't even be talking about it because it's probably like a trigger for some people. I keep mixing up my Q and my E. And if we get this point, we win right here. Let's see if I can body block them. I was gonna say, where's Seer ulting to? And that does percent damage to their health. My poison AoE around myself.
Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land. You can't resist me.
Overtime.
They're panicking. Man, Betty has used her ult a lot. Does she have like morale boost? She doesn't, so she must just be doing so much damage. We are capping. That.
A minor setback. No one can resist me for long.
We still got lots of time. As long as I'm standing within this little field here, we're considered capturing it. Oh, and that's one hit kill unless it gets... Yeah, no one's close enough to help out. Victor was dead, etc.
I'll show them what happens when you mess with a queen.
Stop the payload.
Oh, and they got the point too.
Become undone.
Don't do much damage as a tank, sadly. Some tanks can do a fair bit. But this is more survivability.
Thank you, human. Your spot is
We can't get the winning point by doing this.
torn to pieces.
Where's Betty? She's my biggest adversary just because she does so much damage. Does she have... Yeah, executes people below 35% health, which is basically just used for killing tanks. But it's effective in doing it.
A minor setback. No one can resist me for long. Wise move, human. Together we'll rule this land.
And I'm trying to dodge her pounce because the execute. They got her though, so it's all good. They pushed further than I expected them to, though. A lot of damage. Have you looked into getting flex tape? I've never even seen flex tape in stores where I am. I wouldn't be surprised if it's there. I just, like, you know, I'm not looking for it regularly.
Become undone.
15 seconds remaining.
Thank you, human.
10,
Your spot is
8,
Where
7,
was she?
6,
There she is.
5, 4, 3, 2.
You can't resist.
I'm immune to CC while casting my stun like that.
Apologies, dear.
Thank you for doing a shout out.
We could settle this amicably, but you're just too cute.
Are you going to be getting back into streaming soon, Sleep? Because I know you were helping take care of your mother, or you moved in for a month or something like that. So you were having an issue with being able to stream. I'll hold off for Kronos. Big stretch. Just stay in cab, it's getting hard since the heals is cauterized. We always do. Oh, thank you for resubscribing, Potato. How are you doing tonight?
Spawning in 15 seconds.
I am doing quite well tonight. Aside from coughing up blood. That sounds so bad. Hydrate will do, thank you. Record does not affect ROM.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That dumb armor of his, as far as I know, it's not considered a shield, and it's not considered a deployable either, so there's nothing that gives a bonus to damage against it. Super tired, wanted to pop in and say hello. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you resubscribing. Actually moving in permanent is going to get the stream set up move. Oh, I didn't know you were moving in permanently. I won't inquire further because, for all I know, stuff could be going on. But probably another 1 or 2 weeks. Well, that's not too bad. People always complain about taking breaks with live streaming. If you're not like streaming constantly, they say that your viewership drops off and stuff like that. But at the same time, I feel like the people that come to your streams are probably quite regular. So I think as soon as you start streaming again, they'd come back. Keep gaming, take my money like the cutie patootie you are. Oh, I will. I'll take every cent. Dun, 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 dun.
A minor setback. No one can resist me for long.
Thank you for the head pat. I feel like next time we should just flank behind them. That's normally my default when we're losing. Ignore point, focus on flanking and killing what you can. Where did... I was gonna say, where did Maeve go?
Fit for a queen.
It flips. No one's redeemed that in a while.
Thank you, healer.
Titu.
Your spot in my court is secured.
I was gonna say, Ceres was right there. I thought they were going to jump off the cliff for a second. Oh, Paladins. Yeah. My model was being super laggy, even though there was no frames dropped with Flap your ears and fly, I hope. That's the dream. One day I'll be like Dumbo.
The power of a ruler. Enemies flanking. Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land.
The rift doesn't have as big as AoE as I thought.
Killing spree.
Long match, a lot of points, literally almost bought absolutely everything. It's rare that happens.
I'll show them what happens when you mess with a queen. Become undone. Thank you, healer. You're spotted my course.
15 seconds remaining.
I was about to say, I think Betty was up there.
I am the last person.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, she's still being hit by my poison there.
Enemy killing spree.
And my shield just saved my life from that pounce.
Impossible. Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land.
Oh, I'm getting a lot of heals from that. I might as well just use my ult.
Your bloodlust is impressive. I suppose my job here is done.
Okay, they didn't get as far as they did last time, so we did do slightly better.
Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secure.
Is that a seer circle I see? No, it's sea circle.
Points spawn.
Completely different.
15 seconds.
See, that's robot, not Robot Ron. That's Robotron.
4, 3,
Robotron!
2, 1.
Ron is targeting me. Good. Target him back.
Peace. Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land. Lakers, let's show 'em a good time.
I was trying to absorb bullets for Victor because he keeps complaining. Wow, this is that an HD? I see. Do you see everybody? Yeah, there's nothing I can do against that guy's ults. We don't have the DPS in the right positions to be able to interrupt him because there's so many hiding spots for him to eat me from.
A minor setback. No one can resist me for long. Become undone. Enemies flanking. Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secure. You can't resist me.
No, didn't work. Hey Zayler, how are you tonight?
Enemy.
Thanks for checking in. Yeah, we did really good at the start when anti-healing was in our favor. Like, there wasn't much of it. And then as anti-healing kicked in, we had more and more problems. How's the Paladins going? It's been going good. This match has been rough. It was very in our favor at the start, and then against us afterwards. I think because anti-healing got in our way. But it was still a very good match.
Enemy killing spree.
GG. They had 2 golden characters. So 2 high-level people. I think we had 1 high-level person, but still. Subjugation talent? That must be the 3rd one. I bought, what's her name? Her. Unable to save loadout. I hate when it does that. Rom is so unbelievably unkillable. He is so tanky. From the fact that he can armor himself from doing damage, to the fact that his 1 talent makes it so he takes like half damage while running.
Siege.
Mad Cloud Eon? Question mark? Josh, the Josh? I just keep playing as Nyx. Can you do another Roomba for me? I can. That still interrupts the Roomba chain regardless. What do you want to play as, Seer? Do you want to play as tank? Do you want to play as DPS? Because I'm fine playing anything.
Customize your champion.
Oh, Swift is playing Hollow Knight. I wonder if he saw me playing it before and decided to. Or if he was playing it before and then this is like him getting back to it after taking a break. Okay, they have another ROM. Super high level ROM. Well, not super, but very high level. Sky, Atlas, Genos, Kasumi. They don't have much healing, thankfully. Because Genos is low healing, but it's over time, so it helps. And then the best thing with Genos is he can cast his heal through walls. I'm gonna Roomba on over to the kitchen and make some coffee. Have fun!
Your savior queen has arrived. Feel free to grovel.
A royal presence. No, I prefer the cripple ability.
It's not a royal procession, but it'll do.
I caught Romy red-handed. Was she being unsay-so, or was she downloading Paladins? Damage resistance because of Sky's poison darts. She was playing Overwatch without you? Without streaming it? Hydrate I will do after I die. But thank you.
The power of a ruler.
An enemy has drawn first blood.
Oh, they got our Batu right away.
Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land.
Okay, their Sky doesn't seem to know what they're doing too much. Oh wow, she keeps putting her things down quite well. Oh, Kroll's online. Hecking her mantra knockoff. I will hydrate now, thank you.
I'll show them what happens when you mess with a queen. Thank you, Hugh. You're
And I have no movement abilities to get out of that.
torn to pieces.
Ugh, there's nothing I can do there. And no one else is getting on point. She's kind of a hybrid between Orisa and Ramatra. Yeah, Juno's lifting me and Atlas hitting me, knocking me back in time. I can't do too much.
A minor setback. No one can resist me for long.
No! He's really good. Oh wait, he doesn't have to be good with those shots. As long as he has... Yeah, it's a lobbed explosive capable of hitting multiple people. None of them really has shield.
I'll show them what happens when you mess with a queen.
I feel like people aren't fighting on the point enough.
Enemy is unstoppable.
I am the last person you want to mess with. Give me a second.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Swift. We just talked about you. How are you doing tonight?
Thank you. You can't resist me.
Shout out, Swift Entropy. But thank you for the raid. I literally just saw you on the side thing playing... Oh, thank you for the follow, Scrub. I saw you playing Hollow Knight and I mentioned it to everybody. I was like, oh snap, he's playing that. We just played that recently.
A minor setback.
But how are you doing tonight? I hope you're enjoying the game. I know I enjoyed it an awful lot while I was playing it. And hello to any of the new raiders. If you're new here, my name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream literally every single night. So if you're ever bored, you're more than welcome to come vibe with me here. Put my poison around.
Your bloodlust is impressive. I suppose my job here is
15
done.
seconds remaining.
Oh, I hear scratching. The cat must be downstairs.
9, 8, 7,
Hey, Kuro.
5, 4.
And yes, I named him Kuro. Who do you main, Sasha? Honestly, nobody. But I'd have to say I main tanks in general. I like switching my characters a lot. I've probably played Fernando and Khan the most. But I like switching between basically all the characters. Not to mention, I go around, I often wait, and I'll pick to fill whatever slot other people don't pick. Hope you're having such a good stream in Night Love. I am. Bit of an awkward situation earlier, but all good. I mentioned it a few times. When I took a break, I ate some chips and suddenly spat up blood, and I was like, oh god, oh god. But then it stopped within a few minutes, so I was like, I must have just cut the inside of my mouth and it was nothing serious. If it went on for like 10 minutes or so, then I'd be really panicking. Chips can be sharp sometime. I'm probably going to put those ones away though, because that spooked me too much.
The power of a rune.
Where is...
Wise move, healer.
Just trying to body block a lot of shots.
This lad. You're quite the eagle soul, aren't you? I am the last person you want to mess with.
Ooh, and that was perfect timing for blocking his thing.
Let's show him a good time. I'm not.
So cool, I can only play like half the tanks. Most of them aren't too difficult. Most of them I like playing because... What is it? It's less about having perfect aim, it's more about positioning and using your utilities properly.
Killing spree.
So I technically just find it easier considering my bad aim.
Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secured. Your bloodlust is impressive. I suppose my job.
And I mean, I can hold on to, or I can try to hold on to the point, but I can't do much on my own.
Try what you might.
Where was Sky? I know Sky was around here.
You can't resist me.
Let's see if that works. Posture. Okay, let's set. Okay, they got Sky wherever she was.
Together we'll rule this land.
Your souls are mine!
Become undone. You're quite the eagle soul, aren't you?
I think if I cripple him while he's charging up his run, it will interrupt it completely, like cancel it. I want them to bring back the Seal and Honor Guard skins for Vora. I have no idea which those were.
Can resist me for long.
Oh, I didn't even realize we had a Knessa. No joke.
Torn to pieces.
They have, like, I was gonna say, they have either one or two of their people over there.
Thank you, hero. Your spot in my court is secured.
Oh, I was gonna say, where's Sky? Oh, she's over there.
Become undone.
Enemy killing spree. Enemy double kill.
Let's grab a bit of Illuminate.
30 seconds remaining.
They're basically Vora before she became, well, a Vora. Oh, okay. So like a human skin for her.
What happens when you mess with a queen?
Well, I mean, she does look human already, but I know what you mean.
15 seconds remaining.
You want to play rough,
9,
huh?
8, 7,
Your bloodlust.
5,
I suppose my job
3,
is done.
2,
Wise move.
overtime.
Together we'll rule this land.
I was gonna say, as soon as they start panicking, we get them. Can I get the second rank of Illuminate? I can't. Good, 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 good. And you're joining us for the next match, Kroll? Because I saw it said you came online.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
Oh, I forgot we have cake. I spent money and bought like a $15 cake earlier for no reason other than Sasha wants sugar. It's called like a half and half cake. The bottom half is chocolate. The top half is white vanilla cake. And then has icing all over, and I'm just like, yes! Of course I'm sharing it with my mom, though. I could just eat it myself, but...
Torn to pieces. Impossible. You can't resist me. I am the last person you want to mess with. Give me a second.
Oh, there's Sky. Sky got away. I don't like her ult. Her ult doesn't pull people together or towards her as much as I keep thinking it will.
A minor setback. No one can resist me for long. Become undone. Let's show.
And then he just rewinds me.
Thank you, hero.
I don't think we have any chance of winning at this point, sadly. I think our DPS is low, no shade meant to Seer. I'm referring to the other two. Because Knessa, I really do not see killing anybody. Like, see, Seer just got... Oh, there, Knessa did get a kill right there, never mind. I was gonna say, Vatu is a high skill character. He can be literally unkillable, but you have to really know how to play him. And that's like the first time I've seen Knessa get the kill in a while. Which I shouldn't comment on, because that is like me. Seer's a flank, DPS is a flank, don't at me, but it's true. So many of them are interchangeable, so I just refer to them as DPS.
Together we'll rule this land.
Oh, did it not use my ult, or did I just get it back already?
The perfect time for my heroic comeback.
A minor setback. No one can resist me for long. You're quite the eagle soul, aren't you?
Oh,
Thank you, healer. You spotted my course securely.
and let's avoid that.
Become undone.
At least it's not like they got a flawless. I haven't played Atlas in a while. He is fun.
Enemy killing spree.
Big stretch.
Seconds remaining.
I'll show them what happens when you mess with
9,
the queen.
8, 7, 6,
You can't resist me.
3, 2.
I know this is just extending the match, but I don't want them to win. I want to show them we made it as much of an even fight as we could, even though it was totally not. Totally not. But now they can't be like, we won 4-2. Nah, you won 4-3. Is that spiteful? You only won by 1 point, but we pushed you every time. By 1 point! I feel weird that she's like pierced her legs. Unless she was like imprisoned and that happened. But it looks like she almost did piercings.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, the foot one makes it so she's walking on like stilettos. I think this match would be way different if I was Talus, probably. But I've still seen you getting a lot of kills.
Let's get squashed. Thank you, healer. Thank you. You spotted my court is secured.
Don't push, don't push. Hey Kuro, how are you doing?
Your bloodlust is oppressive. I suppose my job here is done.
Oh god. That's not an in-game gun. It's not.
Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land.
Nope. I think they put me back right as that person was ulting. So they stopped me from being stunned hilariously. Oh, they've got... There's half our team.
Break against my body.
Enemy killing spree.
We got 1% away.
Enemy double kill.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I hate how it seems like the point starts getting caught faster and faster. And I have no speed boost, so the moment he got me there, I have no chance of getting there. They did good, though. They did really good.
Overtime.
You can't resist me. You're quite the eagle soul, aren't you? You're spotting my
Oh, whoop. One of their tanks is down. Aw, close, close. Nice try. Kudos to Vatu for getting us another 20 seconds there. Salazar Slytherin question mark? I mean, I'll accept it, but... Do we want Krull in the party? I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, we'll invite him just because. How many tanks did they have? 2. They had both Rom and the Atlas, and the Atlas was actually really good at what he did. Kasumi is so broken. I don't find her that bad after they nerfed her aim. I feel like they need to buff her aim again, but nerf like that fear of her bombs. Though that's not too OP because she has to get into close range for that. I get seen once and my health bar is gone in less than a second? Question mark? When I play Kasumi, that never happens to me. So I don't know how that's happening. Her first stab does like 200 damage, then I think 400 damage, and it stacks up the more she does in a row. Let's just pick a random 4 cards for now. Just because probably 3 hits and a tear. Oh, is that like 2k damage or something like that?
Siege. Select a champion.
But you guys pick whatever you want to play. That's usually enough to kill someone. I'll keep that in mind. And that's consecutive hits. As soon as you go off of them, it interrupts the thing. I like playing all the tanks till they're level 10. And I've said it a few times, I don't like her eyeshadow. I feel like if they removed one of the 2 colors, it would work better. Just the purple at the top, or just the pink underneath. But together, not my style. She does have a human skin. And then she looks a lot like Azan. I just don't like her. I did like her before her aim got nerfed, because I am very bad at aiming, so having to keep the cursor on them constantly to keep up her combo was something I could not do. High level Bomb King is not fun. Especially as the tank. They've got 2 utility healers. A decent tank. I never liked her. I was sad to see she was still an auto-aim nuke after. Well, in lore, Nyx was like Ozan. Well, that actually makes sense then. So she got turned into a demon somehow. But she went to the dark side. Ominous. But I like it. Dark side. She gotta be on the throne. Too bad I'm on my mount and I can't get off. The horse can be on the throne though. See? Very regal. She's now an Abyssal Lord. Isn't that like Dredge? Or Dredge is an Abyssal Lord inhabiting the body of some dude? Ram is also an Abyssal Lord. Ooh, they can be besties. I wonder how many Abyssal Lords there are.
5, 4, 3.
And are they the ones that started the Goblin Scourge or whatever? Considering how big that was a part of Paladins lore, supposedly, it's funny that there's only 1 Goblin character.
The power of a rune. Impossible. Wise move, healer.
He used that way too early. Hey, I got first blood for stealing someone's kill.
Last person you want to mess with.
I would love to help you. That's all I can do, because I ain't leaving this point.
Overtime.
Thank you, healer. You spotted my course.
I think that actually protected me from the dude's bomb. Sasha the Kill Stealer? No, I swear it wasn't on purpose. Though it kind of was, but at the same time, in a game like this, I feel like kill stealing isn't a real thing. I don't think I've ever actually even once heard someone complain of, you stole my kill. Though I'm sure there's some super salty, super aggressive players that think like that. But in a team-based game like this, you're literally just trying to win. Doesn't matter who has the most kills.
My realm expands. Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land.
I mean, I'm still in the point. I love how he's using the digitized skin, but he's using the weapon from the Honey King.
Enemies flanking. The world shakes. Your bloodlust is impressive.
You got her coffee? Oh snap. What type of coffee do you drink? Is it a certain brand?
Thank you, healer.
I feel like you may have said you drink it black, but I'm not sure.
Dodge if you can. You can't resist.
Well, I was hoping Bomb King was... Oh, he was! Perfect. I was hoping he was close enough that I could do that. It's a local roaster, medium to dark blend.
The end. A minor setback. No one can resist me for long.
No, sir!
Become a judge. Wise move, healer.
Wow, Genos didn't...
Together we'll rule this land.
I think he literally wasted his ult there.
You wanna play rough, huh? Greetings, subject.
Even though he didn't hit me with it, he used it at the last second. He's probably hoping to hit me and kill me, but I think even that isn't enough to one-hit kill a tank. You can do like 2/3 of their health, but still.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
I was behind you. Ooh. Did he kill you with it? Well, I do know you were behind me because I saw you there pushing the point as I came up to it.
2, 1.
Torn to pieces. Insects on the point. Let's get squashed.
Oh wow, he turned completely around.
Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secure.
Bomb King is the biggest threat, so it's good we got him down. This is like my first time seeing Maldamba all match. Though I know he hasn't been AFKing, he just hasn't been around where I am.
Enemy killing spree.
I'm liking Nyx's poison aura that also makes it so that, see, she doesn't instantly take all the damage. She'll take like 2k damage, but it deals it to her over 3 seconds, which lets you have a chance to be healed or to stay alive longer. I always wondered what that was on her health bar when it turned purple. I was like, is she getting extra health? What the heck?
The power of a ruler. Enemies above.
Oh god, she's gonna want to kill me, isn't she?
Move, healer.
Or no, they killed her.
Rule this land. You can't resist.
I'm just using that for damage reduction, basically.
Your bloodlust is impressive.
You want to stay on the point while I get health?
Job here is done.
No!
We continue on. Become a dun. You'll regret that.
I should go for resilience, I guess, just to interfere with that.
Your spot in my court is secure. I am the last person you want to mess with.
There we go. Now his bomb will only stun for like 1 second instead of 2.
A minor setback. No one can resist me for long.
Jesus, that dress is tight. I don't know what else to say when I look at that. Thank you for saving me.
Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land. Fit for a queen.
I was gonna say, why is my right click still down? And I've got my ult back already. I don't know if that's because they interfered with it, so it gave me part of the cooldown for it back.
You're quite the eager soul, aren't you?
Can't shoot that far.
You'll regret that. Wise move, healer.
30 seconds.
Together we'll rule this land.
Bomb King's up there. And like I've said, he's our biggest threat.
I am the last person you want to mess with.
Thank you for getting me away from Bomb King's
Your
bombs.
bloodlust is
15 seconds
I
remaining.
suppose my job here is done.
Oh, I was gonna jump up and ult. Pull them all towards me. Though that's probably the worst thing to do when pulling them into the thing would stop it. Cough cough. Good thing I did not. I was smart enough not to. It's not because I didn't jump up soon enough. I didn't see our Strix do much of anything. He did do 40k damage, but what was it? I feel like I didn't hear his gun going off much. I'm the tank. I always do something. I just sit my butt in the center of the map and go, yeah, this is good. And I completed the battle pass last night. I can't remember what I got from the... Oh, I remember. When I opened the Diamond Trove at the end, I got one of the schoolyard skins for Maeve, who I don't even have unlocked. It's the pinkish version, so I would have liked the normal version, but still Catgirl Maeve.
Select your champion.
First time playing Dawnforge tonight. Navo Coco? Pick whatever. Is everybody trying to fill this? That it? I've almost increased her to level 10 in just like a one day.
Customize your champion.
They haven't picked either. Grover was quite fun to play as. I think I've got him at level 11 or 12. I like that even if it's a low heal, he has a passive heal all around himself. Okay, good tank, low heals, and high damage. High level Dredge, mid level Con, but he's PvP ranked, so you'd think he knows what he's doing. Thankfully their Betty's low level, so she'll probably just be firing randomly. She won't know how to lob things around corners, etc.
The realm is a blank canvas, waiting to be painted. I think a wash of red would do beautifully, don't you? Put some spikes on you, and you'll be just the cutest little death machine. Oh yes, you will.
The cutest little death machine. Those weird wings. Look at those weird wings.
Prepare for battle.
I hate them. I hate them, how they're just coming out of the stone. It's like you could take these wings and put them on any of these people. Ceres has an Abyssal Lord inhabiting her body like Dredge. I didn't know that. The cutest little death machine. Sasha, I am the cutest little death machine ever. I swear to God. Don't at me on that.
2, 1. And so it begins.
Become a
I was hoping to hit her with that cripple her. It sounds so mean saying something like that, but that's what the status effect is.
First blood.
I'm trying to hold the point while still blocking that. And this is just to absorb damage. Drogo's is going to be annoying just because he's going to be ulting me multiple times through this match. Simply chillin'. Cajun persuasion. I like that because of how it sounds. They've all taken Chronos. Mind you, it's a very good ability. 10% cooldown reduction. Oh, oh, oh. Did you see him flopping around trying to fly away? I don't think hitting his shield will apply anti-healing to him.
You can't resist me.
No, nothing he could do there to heal me. Since I was poisoned with my health thing. I would have died anyways.
No one can resist it for long.
Oh, I dismounted. Whoops. I tapped a button while I was jumping. We have lots of time to group up.
Enemy rampage.
Wise move here. Together we'll rule this land. Dodge if you can. I am the last person you want to mess with.
Oh, and they got our healer too.
30 seconds remaining.
Okay, we don't have much time. Just getting my health before I tried my best to charge in.
Seconds remaining. You're mine. 10, 9.
And that's the one huge downside to this character, is they have no movement or anything abilities like that.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
Overtime.
Your spot in my court is secured.
Not close enough. Oh, she ulted me. One hit kill a person if they're below 65% health. Has to be in melee range. And if they're not below that amount, it does very low damage. Like 650 or something. Maybe 1k, but still. Will resilience make it so I'm lifted by this guy, by Genos, for less amount of time?
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
Oh, it does counter that? Okay, thank you.
4, 3.
Because he's lifted me a few times in the air when I can't protect myself with a shield or anything like that. But I wasn't sure, even if I know that's crowd control, I wasn't sure if it counted as the rest of them.
Wise move here. Together we'll rule this land.
Nope, they got us good there. I couldn't move out of his ult in time, or I just didn't have enough reflexes to. Went right around the corner into it.
A minor setback. No one can resist me for long.
We pushed it all the way to their point though, so we did quite well that time.
You can't resist me. Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secure. I am the last person you want to mess with.
Waiting on this. Oh, and he'll try to throw me off the map. Or not. I mean, I'm thankful for that. The side of the map is just over there, and I don't have any jump moves to get away. Oh, did she DC?
Your bloodlust is impressive. I suppose my job here is done.
Looks like Vora DC'd or such.
Together we'll rule this land.
Did they just miss completely like that? I literally just walked in a little circle.
Overtime.
Rally the banners. We continue on. Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secured.
Okay.
Enemies above.
I like how my shield goes through walls and stuff, so I can put it through the point. I'm just trying to push while staying out of the way.
Oh, you want to play rough, huh? Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land.
Oh. Nope, not enough time to use my ult, I was gonna say, when I'm that low HP.
I'll show them what happens when you mess with a queen.
We vibing.
Enemy killing spree.
Step into the light and perish.
Sorry, just waiting on my team to reach me. That instant killed them.
Become undone. Impossible. Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secure.
We have still a full 40 seconds. Oh, nope.
Seconds remaining.
I hate all those one-hit kill moves. But I mean, it's an ult, so it's supposed to be powerful.
Setback.
And I probably, I guess, prefer the one-hit kill move as opposed to something like Sky's Bomb, where you can level
15
half your team.
seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Wise move, healer.
3,
Together we'll
2,
rule this land.
1.
The Drogos is really good at staying in the air as best he can.
You can't resist me. Torn to pieces.
I was gonna say, I know Betty was over there before, that's why I aimed behind that pillar.
Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secured. Become undone.
Oh god, that's gonna kill me.
Enemy killing spree.
Or he killed the healer, question mark? I mean, it can work for saving them. But...
Killing spree.
I am the last person you want to mess with.
Oh, good job, you guys. I thought I would have to hide there to regen any health I could.
My job here is done.
And I was about to try, but GG. I'm still getting good healing, so we'll stick with Rejuvenate.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
Excuse me. I wonder if those skulls are naturally in her horns, or did she carve those in? And it almost looks like those horns... Or no, it doesn't. Never mind. I was about to say it almost looks like those horns are nailed to her head, but they are not.
Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land.
Okay, that did not go as planned. Everybody saw us here miss that jump. Every single one of us. Oh, behind you, Ron.
You're quite the eagle soul.
Are her bombs going through my shield?
Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secured. Become undone. You can't resist me.
Aw, I was hoping that would at least stun her during her ult. I know she tried ulting me before. It always happens like this where the other team ends up taking the point when you're like 3-1. They panic so much they get tons of skill.
Enemy killing spree.
I am the last person you want to mess with.
And he saved me. Or no, it's... what is it? My E protects me from Drogo's ult. It still does, technically, all my health and damage, but it turns it into poison that does damage over like 3-4 seconds, giving them a chance to heal me.
Enemy rampage.
Where's Genos? Or Genos?
Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land. Oh, you want to play rough, huh?
Well, we'll go with Kronos for now. I already have 2 points into Brazil, so the third point would help, but...
I'll show them what happens when you mess with a queen. You cannot stop. Thank you, healer.
No, I'll stay on the point. You guys can chase if you want.
Become undone. Wise move, healer.
30
Together
seconds
we'll
remaining.
rule this land.
Did she literally just shoot that past me there? All because I got lifted in the air? That is hilarious. Yeah, Vora's always on top of me with her ult.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1.
A minor setback.
I do have my
No
ult
one can
stun,
resist me for long.
but I'd rather save it.
Peace. Thank you, healer. Your spot in my court is secure.
Oh, he moved out of the point.
Your bloodlust is impressive. I suppose my job here is done.
Excusez-moi. We got this, I believe. I believe in the dream team.
15 seconds.
Apparently I bought Bulldozer at the beginning of the match. Oof, that is rough. Because then that locks you out of getting one of the other items.
3, 2.
Did you have auto purchase on, or was it just a misclick?
Become a dove.
I didn't move out of that in time.
Wise move, healer. Together we'll rule this land.
Okay, that worked well.
To pieces. Thank you, healer. Your spot.
Oh, thank you kindly.
Give me a second.
I didn't think Betty would be able to use her jump when she's crippled.
I'll break as many bodies as
Nice, 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 nice. She. Up to 10k coins. I bought a lot of the champions now. There's only a few. Well, never mind. There's a decent amount I don't have. 6, 12, 16, 17, 18.
Select a champion.
Sasha yawning makes me drowning? Question mark? Drowning? Like in water? Or do you mean drowsy? Because if I can drown you by simply yawning, that is genuinely impressive. Hi, I'm Cow.
Leon.
I could try Willow. And since it's King of the Hill, I can toss my seedling at all the points. See, it's already effective. Yeah, I'm sorry. And then I yawn again.
It's mischief time.
High level Knessa. High level Barrick. This isn't the best level for Knessa though. I mean, she can stand and snipe on the ground floor entryway, but...
Who's ready for some fun?
Dead zone damage is increased to 650. Oh, I want Scorn. Okay, right click is dead zone. E is movement. Q is my super strong seedling. I'm going straight to cooldowns for that.
The battle is about to begin.
Hey! No healing for our tank. Hey, listen! No.
4, 3, 2, 1. Point has spawned. The battle has begun.
Oh, I need to get Wrecker for that shield.
First blood.
I was about to say, is our tank not tanking? Or it was just low on health? Oh god, that was fast. What was the other thing I used? Wrecker, that was it.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
Does my dead zone heal me? Yes, it does. Hey! I hate my ult, so I won't be going for that. Okay, that went further than I expected. I have like no health, sadly.
Killing spree.
I need to remember to use my thing to heal me.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
And I don't think my bombs hit me.
Enemy double kill. Point has spawned.
Yawning is indeed contagious. Yeah, they say it's an empathetic gesture or such. Oh, and right into my seeds. Oh, so close to killing him. I wonder if I should go for a life rip just to help heal myself. Though Bulldozer lets me kill that guy's turrets in one hit.
Point spawn enemy killing seconds. Point has spawned.
I was gonna say, where are they? Okay, I cannot aim well with this character. I'll learn. It's literally my first match as her. I think she'd be better on a match like Timber Mill where I could hide up top, rather than being directly in the line of fire here. I knew that would happen, I just wanted to throw my seed in there to kill his turrets. It takes too long to fly upwards. I tried holding just spacebar and it won't let me do that.
Point spawning in 15 seconds. Enemy rampage.
What's his name? Genos is running away every time I so much as hit him. Does he have... No, he's a Adrenaline Junkie. Yeah, I blame myself for how poorly we're doing. We're basically missing a DPS.
Step into the light and perish.
They ran away from me.
Enemy rampage.
How much is... Kessa has a 10 kill streak. They're just hiding at the point there.
Enemy killing spree. Point has spawned.
Go for that for my seedlings. Just keep doing what I can to reduce its cooldown. At this point, it's not likely that we can make a catch-up.
Enemy killing spree.
What was mine?
And I'm using my whatchamacallit whenever I can, Dead Zone on them, so you'd think that would reduce any healing they get. I was gonna say, where's that dude?
Enemy double kill.
Gaze into the abyss.
Kinessa's still 15 kills. She's literally not moving in because she knows she'll get killed. So she's just hiding and sniping when she can.
15 seconds.
You'll regret
Point has spawned.
Still going for Chronos.
Step into the light and perish.
Oh, nope, 6 points. You get in there or we've lost. Well, he got lifted. I was half the problem right there. The other half was our tank, I feel like. He was hesitant to get on the point half the time. 16k shield. Yeah, bye. Unless was Genos lifting him every time he put down his shield, because I'm pretty sure even if he does that, it should still shield. It's just he'd be lifted in the air with a shield ball around him.
Choose your champion.
I'm going to throw out the rest of those chips, just because I'm worried it'll cut my mouth again. There's a tank I haven't played in a while. I thought I had Atlas unlocked. I've played most of these except like Ruckus, but he's more a secondary tank. Oh! Looks like we'll be booted out anyways. Dun, dun. I was gonna say do 2 tanks and 2 healers for memes. It honestly can work. I've seen 4 healers, 1 tank wreck because they couldn't be stopped, and before they managed to get all 4 points before anti-healing was like above 70%.
Siege. Select a champion.
Brightmarsh would be better for Fernando.
Customize your champion.
They have to stay in close range on the point, and then even going to the enemy place. There's a lot of places, corners to hide behind. What's up, HD? You are a very, very good boy, HD. Thank you for being my mod. Thank you for saving up enough points to redeem that whenever you want. I do appreciate you a lot, so good boy, HD. Good boy. Da-da-da.
Melt in my presence.
That wing sword looks cool. So I thought he uses a chakram. Why does he have a sword? Or, oh, I guess he has it too for when he does his ult, probably. High level Genos, high level Makoa, probably the one we played against earlier. Freegal. Yeah, it is a tough team comp. I mean, the Makoa typically isn't too good, but if that's the same guy we played earlier, he was quite good at playing him. They don't have a lot of heals, but they have a lot of DPS. What's with all the high-level teams? I have no idea. So is this Pip's family? Or is this just random furries? Because the one on the left does look a lot like Pip. Pro just released Paladins 2 already. I don't think they ever would. They totally could, and it would be something that would draw attention back to it. But then they'd have to come up with new maps and this and that. Maybe you played too well and now you're moving up in the ranks. This is unranked though.
And so it begins.
Ranked plays weird. I do actually like the ranked game mode in this, but it takes a lot of time to get into the match, and to, yeah, like it takes a full 15 minutes to get into match considering there's less people playing. Yeah, there's less people playing, and then, what is it, when you actually get into the match, you take turns banning 3 or 4 characters so people can't play them. And then you take turns picking characters, so then there's up to like a minute at most between the different things. Well, we got their tank first. But I do like how that works. Not only can you ban characters, you can't have more than one of the same character in the match, so you can pick Ceres right away and then the enemy team can't use Ceres, or you can ban them and they can't use it. Oh, there they are. Oh, his ult is ready, but apparently Genos was too. Or Genos. They killed most of our team there. Genos is pushing the cart on his own, just because no one's around. Understandable, though. Oh. He's good with his hook. But all you have to be is very accurate with your aim. It's not like there's some gimmick to it. Ooh, and they killed him before his ult.
Enemy rampage.
Stand behind me. Gracias for the healing.
Oh, hey Keone, how are you doing tonight? It's nice to see you. Are you taking a day off from streaming? Or were you streaming earlier? Because I've seen you on a lot last week or two. You're doing good tonight? I'm glad to hear that. No, I'm not. I streamed earlier. Oh, okay. Good, good, good. I must just have not seen. I saw Kuromi Toka or something mentioned raiding you earlier. She's actually a friend of mine. I'm glad to see you doing well.
30 seconds remaining.
I do have my ult. Are you winning? Not this match. We have won multiple times tonight. I knew they were coming for me. I should have dodged.
8, 7, 6.
But they have like 5 seconds while charging with that ability.
2, 1. Overtime.
But yeah, these people are like incredibly high level. It is vaguely surprising that they put it up against us, but the Paladins matchmaking is actually kind of wonky.
Enemy killing spree.
And they have 2 characters who can use their ults to one-hit kill me. And I'm the tank. So not being one-hit killed is important. We got this, we got this. Last time I saw the game, it looked very different. Really? I saw the game, I originally played it a little bit like 3 years ago on PlayStation. It seems fairly the same as when I used to play, the main difference being the anti-healing system they added in. It's like constantly anti-healing increases between the rounds, so whenever you hit someone with your primary weapon, it reduces healing on them for 2 seconds.
Five, 4,
Interesting. So interesting.
1.
We stand to lose the point, amigo. How dare you? I feel stronger. It's not ready. What is this element?
He's trying to lure me over there to pull me out of the way or towards the victor for his ult.
Double kill.
Trying to learn more about games, I guess stats are pretty important. It depends. The anti-healing was actually an item back in the day and everybody bought it, so they made it a passive. Yeah. Cauterize is what it was, and it made it so hitting enemies would make it so they took like 25, 50, 70% less healing for a bit. And as Kroll said, literally everyone picked that every time. So they were just like, well, we'll passively add that to the game.
Triple kill. Overtime.
And there isn't actually stats in this game. Being a higher level doesn't really do anything aside from like unlocking some skins and a title you can get with each character. But it's just, it shows they played that character for a very long time. I haven't used my ult even once. Or no, I did once the previous time. Who do you main? Honestly, I've played who I've played the most is this guy Fernando, as well as Khan, who's a very similar character. I don't really main anyone because I like switching characters a lot between matches, but I'd say I main tank class. It's seemingly the least played class, people always pick it last, and I'm actually quite fine with playing it. It's basically just bragging rights, it is. Though some people don't do it just for the bragging rights, they do it just because they like playing that character, so then they play him a lot. Oh, he actually missed. Tanks are picked last in a lot of games, they are. When I played World of Warcraft back in the day, I originally started off as a priest, but then there was so many healers I ended up switching to a warrior tank for probably the last part of the game I played. If we can defend once, then at least they don't get a flawless victory. Oh, you did WoW? Yes. I played WoW like through my childhood for like 6 years, from when I was like 9 or 10 to like 16, 17. And then a couple years ago I stopped. When I first started playing it, I was so young though, I wasn't into doing things like raids. The only thing I know about WoW is like my aunts and uncles played it and like lost their house and stuff. What? Did they play it so much that they stopped working and everything?
15 seconds remaining.
So I've never wanted to play it. I did hear... Yes, they did. Holy heck. That is messed up. But I did hear stories about that. When it first came out, people got so addicted to it. There was some like Chinese couple in China. Well, yeah, a Chinese couple in China, no duh. But there was a couple in China who kept going to internet cafes to play it, and one time they left their baby at home, and they basically didn't go back for like 24 hours or so, and the baby actually died. It was absolutely messed up. Jesus, I know, right? You'd think your baby would be the utmost priority in life. Okay, they didn't get a flawless victory. We win! We win! That's a win to me. They're definitely more skilled, so just the fact that it's not 0-4 is awesome. I have low standards. I could buy Nimble or something since it's almost over anyways.
Point spawning in 15 seconds.
Or Resilience because of the lift from Genos. I know Asmon did WoW. Oh, Asmongold?
4, 3.
I didn't pay much attention to big streamers growing up and such. I know a lot of the big well, I don't know them, but I know who a lot of the big VTubers are. Streamers, though, not so much. Oh, and he was too late putting his ult up. And that guy's probably laughing at him. Just found him recently through Mousie's Speak of the Devil. Iron Mouse is adorable. If I had an Oshi, it would be her. Well, she'd be in the honors. Oh, okay. I've seen a lot of her stuff too. Nope. We did get up to 99%. Everybody's using their ults. I just heard 3 different ults there. Are there different maps on this game? There is. There's at least like 7 or so. Do you have a favorite? I don't think I have a favorite map. I do quite like the Timber Mill though. How come Genos is still moving? Mm, 2:40 AM, so I'll probably only play like maybe 2 more matches. I just want to use the washroom really quick, so I'll be back in just a minute. Let's turn this on and then go soup. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna show her the Jade Priestess skin. Why? Because it's a lewd. Keoni's my art living, and she's absolutely not say so. No offense meant to her. No offense whatsoever. But I can show her the Jade Priestess skin. Ceres. Skin. Jade Priestess. Because it's a good skin. It is a good skin, despite it being lewd. They even let you see the butt. Just a perfect gap in the cloak. Oh, nice thighs. I know, right? Kroll uses it all the time. And his name in game is No Lewd Kroll. And then he uses a skin like that. What the? What the? You doing okay, Mika? That coughing fit earlier is over? But yeah, Paladins is basically like the physics good. The physics are decent in this game. Cough in quotations physics.
Select your champion.
Not as over the top as some other games, but this one definitely tries to appeal with the sex appeal. It's a free game. It started out as a free game when Overwatch was still a pay-to-play one. No Loot Crow, my title is also again. I'm waiting to see what you guys pick. No one picks right away. Teardrop. Okay, we have a healer. We have 2 healers. We have a tank. Do we want 2 tanks? Because I know Ron likes playing Yago with a second tank. And then he'll go forward as DPS off tank, basically. Low level Koga, only DPS, AK flank. He'll carry, I believe. Oh, we actually have a low level enemy team. We don't need no damage, we don't. We're all damage in some way. I'll hold the point. Ron will likely harass. I'll witness a win. Let's go! Have you set up a goth toggle yet, Keone? You're like, what the heck's a goth toggle? Bam, goth mode. Because I know you've played around with the layers on your model before. You asked Chiren if you have. You have? Why haven't I seen it? What the heck? God, Seer instantly redeems it. Okay, I'll keep it on for a while. But yeah, Seer, Kroll are both in this match with me, and Robot Ron as well. They'll regularly join in on my Paladins matches and such, because I haven't found a good color mix yet. Fair enough, fair enough. Low level doesn't turn skill level. We've been destroyed by low level people. Maybe you've been destroyed by low level people. I don't think I've ever been destroyed by a team of low level. No one worm main in my heart. Number 1 worm main in my heart. Look at how big this area is back here for a starting area. I've said a few times that I feel like they wanted this to be an MMO or a bigger game, so they made all these areas like this. It's hard with my dress. Is your dress all in one layer? I was one of Chiren's first models. I was like the 4th one or something like that he made. So when I go for full Roddy rigging at some point in the future, I'll probably have to get a few of the cut pieces done differently. You can see with the tail in the background, the garter on it is on one layer with the tail. So the garter gets colored black, pink, whatever things I use like that too. But I also probably paid like a third or a quarter of what you paid. Not trying to brag or anything. But what was it? He originally started on Fiverr. Fiverr is gross in the sense that it takes like 20% of the money from anybody who sells on it. So for every $100, they take 20 of it from you. I'm like, that is a huge cut. You got yours on Fiverr too? Oh, your original. Yeah, I got a lot of things on Fiverr. I found my rigger on it, Chiren on it, and what was it, even my logo or whatnot on it. Nowadays, though, I just use Twitter and favorite or mark down certain artists of different types, because I'd rather they get more of my money. Chiren was through Panko. That actually makes sense. I actually heard Panko complain about him once or twice, saying he has some bad habits with how he cuts models. I believe Panko also wants to rebrand, because I saw her post on Twitter. She was asking around to see if there's any artists who would want to trade with her, like they draw a model for her, she rigs a model for them. I want Kevin to put his hands on all my layers. Oh lord. Oh, I saw that too. Yeah. Panko's actually super nice. She's super busy, but whenever I've talked to her in her streams and such, I like her. I like all my art siblings, including you. You're always so nice. And Sushi. Sushi is poggers. I always try to pop by her streams. I sometimes don't talk in them though, because every time I do, she shouts me out. And I always feel embarrassed if she does a shout out in front of like 500 people. I'm like, oh god. She's from Alaska? Yeah, she moved to America though, I believe. Well, I mean, Alaska is America. But I believe she moved in with Gomi a while ago. You talking Sushis too? Nice. I barely paid any attention to that match at all. No joke, no joke. That whole match was a blur to me. And I feel bad for doing shoutouts as well. I know, right? Second shoutout, second shoutout. Oh, I didn't even buy items. I'm an idiot.
Point spawning in
15
Rude. Rude. I almost said teehee. Yeah, I like shouting out people I know. I just feel bad when people shout me out to a lot of people because I feel like I'm clout chasing or such. I know they'd never think I was, because I know I'd never purposely do something like that, but I still feel almost guilty of it. That's why I sometimes just lurk in bigger friends' streams without saying stuff. If they ever wonder where they be, I can be like, I have 10k points in your channel. I've been there. You just haven't seen me. Same. Nice, nice. I don't much like chatting in larger streams. Yeah, the chat goes so fast. I don't think I'm ever going to get to that point, but I don't know how I'd handle it. If I had like 20 people talking at once, I'd feel guilty for ignoring people. I'm so used to having smaller streams where I can read out or reply to basically everything that is said by people. Oh gosh, it's hard, I know. I've had a few raids before where there's been a bunch of people talking. Oh. Got away from the bomb in time. You've had like 75 once? Wowza. I think the most I've ever had in stream was one time I had 99 people, and that was because I got raided by Lumichu with a really large group, like with basically around 99. That was early on in my streaming career. I was so overwhelmed. Yeah, I basically was just like, hi. I'm not a very exciting streamer, sorry. Just comfy, cozy, quiet, relaxed. I don't get upset basically ever. Cheers to that. That was how I found you. Yeah, I remember. I start stuttering and shaking. Oh, that definitely is rough then. I stutter and shake. Oh, well, I shake 24/7. That's just something that is a side effect of growing up with anxiety issues. When I talked to the doctor, he said something like that. He's just like, you've been in a state of anxiety for half your life. It is just your normal state that your hands are constantly trembling. I'm like, oh, okay. That sounds good. Question mark. I died 0 times. Same here. They were brand new to the game, so I feel bad too. It was like it was bullying. But they put us against them. Not much can be done about it. Typically, I don't get nervous when I'm in front of a computer like this, because people are seeing just me, or just my model and stuff, so it feels like there's a barrier between us, as strange as that sounds. Matchmaking, am I right? I know. The match before that, we were against like 2 level 200 plus people and stuff like that. Then that one, they're all below level 5 except the victor. Jaguar Falls. I don't think I can knock people off the map here. I don't think I can get them close enough to.
Customize your champion.
I can stay on point and shield you whenever I can. Oh god, it's the terrifying cuddly skin. I feel the same. VTubing's a great way without being too self-conscious. Exactly. High-level Pip. Mid-level Bomb King Vivian. I understand I never did the social media thing. Internet in Alaska was hard for a young Keone. That makes sense. That makes sense. I spent pretty much my whole childhood on the internet. I had a decent amount of health issues, so even when I missed school, I never ended up getting bullied for it, thankfully. But I spent a lot of time at home and was just like vibing on the deep dark web. But now I'm doing better. I'm enjoying myself with VTubing and all this. It's made me open up a lot more. I'm able to talk more openly, stuff like that. And then if you do it enough, even online like this, you can typically or often apply it to in real life too. Like confidence. I thought this was a different map. I 100% thought this was the Frog Island map or whatever. I should still do fine here. Do they have fiber wire internet in Alaska?
Prepare for battle.
because that's something we've only gotten in my city in the last few years, and it took them a while to get it to different parts of the city. I just upgraded it to fiber optic internet earlier this year, and I've been paying for it myself. My mom will still pay like the regular $60 of the internet, then I'll pay the other $30 myself. Before I got into VTubing, I had 1 megabyte upload speed, 5 megabyte download speed, and that's basically how it was my entire life. Now I have like 150 downloads, 75 upload. I was trying to shield you. I live like 15 minutes away from the internet place, and they don't come to my house. Only one company will, and it's a bad company. That's messed up, and it's not the first time I've heard that story too. I think either Ruin Ash, it might have been Ruin, who was on Twitter talking about something like that, and he was blaming Comcast or someone for interfering with his Valorant matches by dropping internet so often, and then he'd complain that they're literally like the only people in his area, so even if they do absolutely garbage service, he has no one else he can rely on. And so I take it it's the same situation for you. Again, I didn't pick items at the start, I wasn't focused. Kioni's so distracting, teardrop. She's distracting, because she's so pretty, she's so nice, she's such a good sibling. Run for it, Ron, I'll absorb the shots. Most internet providers are like that. Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Stop, I'm going to blush. Good. Good. I haven't been using my Nullify, but I haven't been in close range because a lot of these people are just ranged gunners. Like, they do have an enemy Koga, but I don't know if I've ever even seen him. Okay, their Pip was almost dead, but I'm sure they'll heal themselves in a second. Oh, they do so much crazy damage. Let's go for morale boost just because. Yeah, it's a little company that won't go to me. Isn't that weird? When you're only 15 minutes away, it absolutely is weird. I assume they're all about profits, so they don't care about keeping customers happy when they know they're the only person around, or the only provider around. But like Starlink... Oh, Starlink is there now? I've only heard of that recently with all the stuff in Ukraine. It isn't great yet? Okay.
You're already dead.
Oh, he went right past me. Doesn't mean it won't be in the future. Still nice to have a second option, though. Absolutely. Anytime someone has a monopoly on something like that, it is a bad time for the people using it.
Have you met my friend?
Oh no, she managed to jump back in time. In service in Alaska, 90% of the state, you don't get cell reception. I can't imagine living like that. I mean, it perfectly makes sense because Alaska's so far out there, so it hasn't been developed as much as like big packed cities like New York and stuff like that. But it still feels like in this day and age, with the amount of technology we have, you think they'd put in the effort. It's still part of America. Or you guys claim it's still part of America. They should have just as good stuff as everywhere else. The last frontier. Is that what they call it, actually? Can you actually see Russia from where you are? No, sorry, I'm just remembering that one politician that kept saying that. Don't ruin it, keep it beautiful, and yes. No, I can't see Russia. But you said yes, I 100% believe it. It's okay, I'll save you, I'll save you. Sarah Palin, that was it. One of Trump's supporters. Cough, cough. I am not a Trump fan, but I shouldn't bring politics into streaming.
2, 1.
There's a place you can drive from. It's like the Bering Strait. Did I get him with the shield? I think I did. It's like 40 miles. I'm trying to shield you, I'm trying to shield you. Oh, it's only like 40 miles from Russia to Alaska. That is not far. Holy heck. Less than an hour's drive in a car. But I guess they say the same thing like that. Like, space is only like an hour drive from if you could go straight up. No, I can't even get in there. They have such crazy damage. They don't have a tank, so no space is horrifying. Space is honestly kind of horrifying. I find the concept of death, horrifying. That's something that I try not to think about, otherwise late at night it'll keep me up. I'm not a religious person, so I don't believe in an afterlife or anything like that, so the idea of like Sasha just ending is terrifying. And on that note, I plan to live forever. So far, so good. Titter titter. I'm going to be the first person to live forever. There you go. We have a common goal. No, we were so close. There's no way they'll be able to push, considering they don't have a tank, though. Well, I say that, but that's happened before, where people have pushed with no tank. I shouldn't get cocky. And I did not use my shield. Oh, I didn't play the sound. Normally with that skin, when you eat someone, it goes da 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 da. I should have picked a different tank. I wish I had if only you could tell who you'd be playing against. But then that would be way too cheap. How long have you had this model? Basically the full year that I've been VTubing. I got the model last year. I basically started streaming just about 1 full year ago. I didn't write down the actual day that I started streaming, but it's probably like within this next week. And I got the model just before that, like maybe 2 months earlier. They just stay back with Viv and Octane. Yep, because it's crazy damage. Well, that's awesome. Happy 1 year. Cute. But yeah, I didn't do any streaming before I got into VTubing, before I had a model. A lot of people did. Like, I think Sushi actually did face cam streaming. So a lot of people know what she looks like in real life, and she's actually posted some pictures of that, I think, on Twitter and such. But so she streamed for a year or more before she got into VTubing. Okay, I got at least one person. You made an incredible amount of progress. I think so too, and I appreciate you saying that. I don't often have a very high, a viewer count opposed to some of my friends, but I try not to think about that. I just think of, in 1 year, I made it to 1K followers. Even if I often only have like 8 to 12 people live at a time, if you consider all those people in a room watching me, that's actually a pretty big deal. But thank you, Sleepless. I do appreciate it. Yeah, we're getting wrecked. Bomb King is like one of the... Plus you're in the top 1% if you have over 3. Is that true? I feel like I heard if you have 10 average viewers, you're in like the top 10% or 5% of Twitch. But that's because over half of people that use Twitch are just random people streaming for like their 2 friends. But I've heard lots of people say things similar to that, so I'm unsure of the actual numbers.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We got this, I believe. Let's just flank. Flank straight to where Vivian and such is. Nope, they turned around in time. I know at my numbers it's like 1.54%. Really? That surprised me. I thought it would be... What was that? I thought it would be more than that you need to get that high up in percent. I technically could do a lot more to help out with my discoverability in VTubing. Like, I practically gave up on TikTok. I haven't been using that and such. And I should try uploading more YouTube shorts and stuff, but I am a lazy person. Same, I know, right? And I don't post much on Twitter. Half the time I just post like going live, which is the worst you can do. Other times I'll try to do little memes and such, but Twitter's horrible. TikTok seems to be getting banned, and about to be YouTube Shorts are best. It depends. I've heard they're not planning on banning TikTok for like the average Joe, but you never know. They've basically been banning it for like government officials and stuff like that. I would be completely fine with banning it, because the whole idea of it seems weird, where it is based in China, and the Chinese government has a law that says, hey, if we ever ask you to give us personal information from your stuff, you absolutely have to give it to us, no questions asked. If you disagree with this, we'll shut you down. So of course they go, yeah, we'll agree with this, please don't shut us down. I just cannot regulate myself on the app. That's exactly it. That's why it's so big. It just moves on to the next thing, etc., etc.
Killing spree.
Did you know even my mum watches TikTok? Seems weird to hear a mum do. You uninstalled that? Good on you. My mum watches TikTok to what she does. My mum doesn't. My mum does just so she can look at monkeys. Don't know why. My mum's a big fan of monkeys because she thinks they're so human and she likes seeing them with their babies and stuff like that. So it basically promotes nothing but monkey videos to her, and I find that hilarious. Not chimps? Do you not like them? I'm not a big fan of them either. Don't tell my mom I said that. I'm totally fun with like spider monkeys and the little monkeys, etc. But I am not a fan of bigger monkeys and stuff like that. They look genuinely gross to me. No, I watched a scary video as a child. Oh, okay, and so it traumatized you? Fair enough.
I am renewed. 15 seconds remaining.
Can I get back in time?
10.
It is 3 AM for me, so I probably will wind down once we finish this match.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I want an attack gorilla, that would be amazing.
Overtime.
Oh god, I should have gone for resilience rather than morale boost, just because I keep getting stunned by Bomb King's Bomb. We proved that we can win contesting the point. So if we can keep winning that, we can win the game. You can't win by defending. I'm actually able to regulate myself well on TikTok. Not sure if I have good self-control or the algorithm doesn't like me well enough. This Char's kit is dog something. Depends. I'm horrible with Kasumi, but some people are OP with her. Algorithms are crazy, they are. Like the Twitter algorithm, a while ago, I don't think there was enough proof for it to go through, but some woman who worked at Twitter brought up how the algorithm was literally promoting things to people with eating disorders that would negatively affect them just because it would make them click more links and show more ads. And it was the same thing for like racist people and bigots and such. It would specifically show them more things that would inflame their way of thinking just because it wanted them to pay attention to everything.
Have you met my friend?
Hey, I got 2 kills with that. I like knocking people off the cliff. No skill.
I am renewed.
But yeah, this guy's ult does very little damage, but it knocks people insanely backwards. Well, what and like how do they even work? Well, that's the thing that they should release, but it's basically AI learning from what I understand. It goes, well, you keep looking up things with the tag monkey, so we're going to show you things that are tagged with monkey. Or you like things that are less than 30 seconds long, so we're going to show you things less than 30 seconds long, etc., etc. Trying to study it is difficult.
With haste, there is much to learn.
This is our battle.
Let's make this interest.
I'm not using my shield on teammates as much as I should, but that's because I'm often tanking the point, and so I don't have a chance to.
Watch out behind.
Have you met my friend?
Oh, nice. She wasted her ult there. She summons like two... I haven't been watching too much YouTube or anything. I feel like not enough new games have come out that interest me. That's relatable. I know a new Dead Island game is coming out, and I played Dead Island when I was young, so I wouldn't mind buying that. But I'd have to buy it for PlayStation and stream it off of that, because my laptop wouldn't be able to handle it. And B, since I'm hoping to buy a PC in the next month or such, I also feel like I shouldn't drop like $80 Canadian on a game when I'm saving up for stuff like that. Excited for Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Everybody's excited for that just because of Ganon. I've seen all the posts on Twitter. I just like Zelda. Fair enough. I didn't grow up with many Nintendo consoles, so I only played 1 or 2 Zelda games growing up. I like Zelda. He's hot. He does look good with the Gerudo uniform. Titter titter. Hey! We made a huge comeback there. GG, you guys.
So many credits. What should I buy?
Not he, she, sorry, question mark? Oh, Zelda, I'm an idiot. I was thinking of a Link. I absolutely confused Link with Zelda, which is the typical meme on the internet. You are right, Zelda, Zelda, Zelda. One day, people will get that 4 damage doesn't win unless enemy is bad. But yeah, I do appreciate everybody coming out stream. I'm going to wind down for now just so I can get some snacks and clip VODs or do stuff like that before the end of the day. Relic is on and I haven't come by her stream in a while. But thank you for everybody coming out and talking to me, spending time with me. Thank you to Sarah and such for the raids. I do appreciate it. It's releasing close to my beast day. Oh, Tears of the Kingdom is. But yeah, we will go see Relic. I will be back tomorrow playing basically whatever has caught my attention. Don't know if it'll be more Fallout. Don't know what it'll be, but I'll be here. Thanks for spending time with me. Thanks for talking, chat. I do appreciate it all a lot. I hope you all have a nice night, sweet dreams, and I'll see you around sometime. So peace out, nerds. No, wait, what? Bye. Raid!
My waist for me, but that pattern's really nice.